Yeah, my name's Deb Hatley and I'm from Australia but originally from England. I've been involved in Fast EFT I think for nearly 3 years now, and I've done level 1, 2 and 3 and I'm working towards level 4.
Okay, that's quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, it is. I've come a long way in a short time.
It takes some dedication.
Yeah, but just the way Faster EFT works, it's a really quick way to get where you want to be without having to go and sit in a cave for 20 years and meditate. So yeah, I'm happy with it.
Wonderful. Well, before you came here or heard about this program, what were your opinions of substance abuse treatment centers?
I work with a lot of youth at risk in Australia. I'm actually a teacher, but I get sent out on outreach programs to go and, into different communities, and there'd be like Aboriginal communities and youth at risk and refugees. The youth at risk ones, a lot of them spend a lot of time going to prison, or they're supposed to go to some sort of rehab, but it doesn't last very long. It seems like, I think they only send them for 7 days, which isn't enough, obviously. So, yeah, just really disappointed in the way Australia treats the drug addicts. It's just not a very good system over there at all to help anyone.
I see. When you heard about this opportunity to come study with Robert Smith and the Faster EFT people that were selected to come here, what were your expectations?
My expectations were to come and have a look and try and learn as much as I can. I knew we'd been informed that we were going to be going in to work with people that have had a lot of issues through their life and that would be in prison, so it was a pretty hard scene to come into. But I just took that and did what I could and just worked my way through it, tapped a lot and got here. With an open mind, I think was the main thing, and just to see what I'd find and what I could take back, what I'd learn. And I've learnt heaps from the people here, more than they've learnt from me, I think. So it's been a really good experience.
It's been good. And so what do you think about Robert Smith's teaching?
Excellent, yeah. He's always working on it and developing his training and his skills, which we also learn from him. He's a very clever person. He's very compassionate, and yeah, he's always there for us as practitioners. He'll always help us, and again, we help each other as well a lot. So what he teaches is amazing. It's really cutting edge work that we're doing at the moment.
Yeah, it sounds like it. I've heard people talking about an addiction protocol. Could you tell me a little bit about that?
When we work with somebody who's addicted to a substance, what we usually do is bring them into the room. We first of all have a look, see what their addiction is, what level it is, and usually it's about a 10 by the time we show them the drugs or talk about it. We then take them into our room and we start looking at their different approaches to the drug. We get them to give us a really good memory first of all, and then we start working on what their worst memories are. We start tapping out what their worst memories are and start flipping that. Mainly because that's the driving force behind the drug, and that's why people are just trying to numb themselves by taking a drug and trying to get rid of their feelings. And obviously the drugs don't work, it leads to worse and worse things and usually ends up with prison.
Now that you've been here working with residents and with Robert Smith, what are your opinions now about places like Habilitat?
I'm just amazed at the work Habilitat does. It's just such a good system, like for getting people off of drugs, and combined with what Jeff teaches and what, you know, how the whole place is run, I think it's just outstanding. I've never seen anything like it, and I just wish I could take the whole system back to Australia with me and help some of the youth that I work with. And just if you can get in there, I think early as well. I mean, really, they should be teaching Faster EFT in schools and helping people get over their problems at a really young age, so it doesn't come to this stage. It shouldn't ever come to this level that people are then having to get further addicted and go to prison. It's a crazy system, what we live in at the moment.
Prevention.
So, yeah, prevention, exactly. And I think, you know, people get born into the worst families. They get caught up if the family's into drugs. You know, you can't really blame them. So it seems like you're punishing people for something that's not actually their fault to start with. So trying to actually flip their memories and help them get through that, even later on in life, is amazing.
That is amazing. How do you see Faster EFT and Habilitat working together?
hopefully it's going to go a long way, and this method is going to be spread throughout the world. And I think that the faster EFT is probably just like the icing on the cake to actually get that final addiction out the way. When we saw Jeff after 17 years, he still had that attachment actually to the drug. And to see that after 17 years was quite a bit of an eye-opener, I think. He's been clean for 17 years, but when he saw the heroin needle, he was shocked, you know, that he would still have that attachment. So, yeah.
That's interesting. So, what is it about faster EFT that makes a difference? What is it that works?
I think with faster EFT, the big difference is that just flipping the memories and making people, putting a smile back on their faces, getting rid of some of the stuff that's gone in their life that they now don't have to deal with because it's changed. There's a positive put in there for them. And also just seeing the changes on people's faces, knowing that they're going to go back to their children and wives or husbands, and they're going to see the world differently. It's a huge, huge change, I think, for people.
That's great. Well, I know you've touched the lives of so many people here, and you've been a blessing. Thank you.
It's been a pleasure for me. I think the residents here at Habilitat have taught me a heap, and I'm going to take that with me and learn from it. And thank you for the opportunity to be here. Really appreciate it. So big thanks to Jeff and all of you guys for letting us come in here and work. It's been good.
Well, thank you.